Good afternoon. I'm Ben Raymond, Chief of the Shreveport Police Department. Today I want to speak to you a little bit about bike safety. Bike safety has been brought to our attention as a matter of concern over the last few weeks, and today I want to spend a little bit of time talking about some of the ordinances and statutes which apply to bicyclists as well as to those of us that may be driving vehicles sharing the road with those bikes. First thing I want to start off by saying is that bicyclists have to obey the traffic control devices as if you were driving a vehicle. So you have to stop at stop signs, red lights, yield to oncoming traffic, use hand signal devices to indicate whether you're stopping, turning right, turning left. It's also a law that if you are under the age of 12, you must wear a approved helmet, although we recommend all bicyclists wear helmets for their safety. Bikes have to be equipped with safety equipment, which we will go over momentarily with some of our police bicycles, to include audible devices, reflectors, and lights when being ridden after night. I also want to talk a little about sharing the roadway. Bicyclists have right to utilize the roadway just as vehicles do. In areas that do not have a bike lane, they share the roadway with the vehicles. Vehicles are allowed to pass bicyclists when it is safe to do so. Keep in mind that the law requires at least a 3-foot distance between a vehicle and a bicyclist. We want the roads to be safe for all of us. If there is an approved bike lane that is made for bikes only, then that is just for bicyclists, and it is incumbent upon both the driver of the motor vehicle and the bicyclist to be aware of one another. It's always a good idea to make eye contact with a bicyclist when you approach and pass them, so that you know what each other's intentions are, especially as you're approaching intersections when either the bicyclist or a person driving a vehicle may be turning. Now let's walk over here and talk to some of our community liaison officers and talk about some of the safety features and the requirements for traffic that they have on their bike.
I'm Corporal Welch with the Shreveport Police Department Community Liaison Division. I ride in District 2, which is comprised of part of downtown, Highland Park, and Cherokee Park. Today we're going to talk to y'all briefly about bicycle safety and some of the components you might need on your bike.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. I'm Jason Cook. I work in Highland and Stoner Hill. I know my district as well as a few others. We have a lot of new bike lanes, so it's very exciting. We just want to briefly cover some of the things that you're going to need on your bike to help keep you safe. We'll also cover some of the equipment that we use whenever we're at parades and whenever we're out doing bike ops in the neighborhood. So if you come over here with us, we'll briefly go over our bikes and what we use to help keep you safe.
Okay, so a couple things you're going to want to have while riding at night is a white light at the front, a red reflector at the rear, and reflectors on both sides so you're highly visible. You also want to have a good working bell or siren. We have those on ours, they work great. And you want to also have good working brakes so you can stop in traffic.
Picking up where my partner left off, obviously after you checked your brakes, you check to make sure everything else is correct on this. Make sure that you treat your bike just like you would your car. Make sure your tire pressure is correct. Make sure you also carry a spare tube with you. You can go to the bike shop, you can get you a spare tube. You can also get you a toolkit that you can put in here should you have to, your chain pops off, should you get a flat tire. We carry these packs on the back of ours. You can carry water with you, you can carry a snack, and that kit, that tube, and a good bike pump will easily fit back in here. You can carry your cell phone charger should an emergency or something arise. Everything you need will fit in here to make sure to keep you safe, or anyone you come across that may need help safe. We thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. Please share with your friends and family, and drive safely.